Let's start with an easy one. What's good about playing in your home state? What makes it fun? What makes it rewarding?
I think the fans here, they tend to like to gravitate, towards one of them, someone that grew up here.
We've all been in their position, kids in Minnesota, we've all been there, and I think it's kind of cool to have that relatability.
The first game, it didn't feel real at all. Just kind of looking down and holding the jersey in your hands and seeing your last name across the back.
That's something cool for us, having grown up watching all these teams from Minnesota to now be a part of it.
You look up in the stands and think I was one of those kids, and just how special that is, and especially just the Minnesota thing of the one of us of feeling like if I can do it, anyone there can do it, and knowing that there's some kid that thinks, man, I want to be him someday is a pretty special feeling.
Zach and Lindsay, you guys both started your careers and played a number of years elsewhere before coming back here. What would you say is different about it?
I don't know. I've been lucky because out there, they're great women's basketball fans as well. So we had a lot of support there. But of course, there's nothing like your hometown.
A couple weeks ago, I was at the grocery store, and it had just come out that I had a back injury and whatnot. And I was going through the checkout and had a couple bags of groceries, and some guy says to me, he goes, "Hey, hopefully you get better. Playoffs were just starting." He's like, "Hopefully you get better." And then so I grab my groceries, and he stands up and genuinely says, he's like, "Hey, I know you got a back injury. You want me to carry the groceries to the car for you?" And I'm like, I appreciate the offer, but I'll be okay. But I think that only happens to the nice people here in Minnesota, and probably because I'm from here too.
Adam, Tyus, Glenn, you guys have only ever played for your hometown team. Do you ever wonder what it would be like if you were playing elsewhere?
I've never wanted to. I never had the desire to. I remember, growing up, I just never thought I was going to play for anyone else. It never occurred to me like I'm going to play for the Rockies. It's just I was going to play for the Twins. And then once I got the chance to play here, once I got the chance to play in the Dome, like I said, where I got to see my idols play, I never wanted to go anywhere else.
I always wanted to play in the Metrodome, and I got to play in it my rookie season, and then they demolished it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty special to be able to have those landmarks.
About a month before the draft, I remember telling my older brother, I just have a feeling I'm going to end up in Minnesota. Doors opened up, and I'm just, honored and blessed to be back home.
What are the challenges? What are the hard parts of playing in your home state?
Expectation level's high for you,
yeah.
Just as much as they want to see you do well. On the flip side, if you're not doing well, they're still looking at you, and if you're not performing, they're going to let everyone know. So sometimes you get more credit than you deserve, and sometimes you take more heat than you deserve.
If you struggle in another state, you're not the Minnesota, you're not the hometown guy. Why is this guy doing that? I think we face more pressure because of that. It's a double-edged sword. We get to play here, but the stakes are higher, and you can't be that anonymous athlete on a sports team. You're held to a different level because people see you as a peer. People see you as another Minnesotan.
I want to ask you guys all about money. Not that it changes you, but maybe it changes some of the dynamics of people you grew up with. Maybe you still see people all the time where you wouldn't if you were playing somewhere else. Tyus, you're like 2 years out of high school. You probably got high school classmates and friends that are still bagging groceries and stuff, and now you're this super rich guy. How does that kind of come to play in your lives?
I wouldn't say, I guess you could go with money too, but I think more of people coming out of the woodworks, people that you maybe went to high school with but didn't know, that pretend like they're your best friend.
What's harder to navigate, money or fame?
Probably the fame, where you get the staring or the pointing, or if I'm on the DL and I go, the team's on the road and I go out and have a beer, hey, why isn't it's out, always comes back, why isn't this guy rehabbing right now? And it's sometimes you just want to enjoy your time with your family, do your thing, and not have people question your motives or question what you're doing or where you are. So it's definitely been, the fame side of it is a little tougher to deal with. I
was going to say, how do you balance wanting to be able to live a regular life also and not feel like you need to live from the back of a limousine, or what I mean?
I just put my sweats on and hair back, and I don't get bothered too much, to be honest. So, I don't know, I can kind of blend in.
If fans could understand how things are different from a fan's perspective versus an athlete's, you all grew up as fans, what do you know now that you can only know by doing it?
As a fan growing up, you just think, oh, on Sundays the Vikings play, so all right, the rest of the week they're just chilling probably.
That's
the best job ever.
Right? Yeah.
So now you realize the commitment in the weight room, the commitment in the film room, all that goes into it. By the time there's a game, there's probably, I don't know how many hours of work that's come before that.
You hear it a lot, or I hear it a lot. People are like, oh, you have a 4-month off season, you're so lucky. But it's not really like that. I mean, the great ones are working all the time, and their off season is more important probably than the in season.
I'll ask you to imagine a scenario where you've got to leave, go play somewhere else. How hard, or not hard, would that be?
At this point, I wouldn't, you know, and I'm very fortunate to be in that situation personally, that I can make that decision.
I probably wouldn't go anywhere else. I'm at the point in my career where probably either going to be playing here or I won't be, I guess.
You got your whole career ahead of you. I mean, anything
Yeah,
can happen, right?
a little bit different situation for me. I mean, if that means, you know, trading you or, you know, getting rid of you to better their team, at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. So you'd have to, you know, just kind of swallow it and you know, move on and be okay with whatever the next step may be, even though it would hurt.
You know, not a lot of people play in one spot their whole career, so I'm pretty fortunate to already be here for 4 years, and every year after that is you know, a blessing, and hopefully I can continue to play my entire career here. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if I need to go somewhere else, we'll figure it out, and you know, my family will figure it out.
It would be tough, you know, but I think you have to understand the business side of sports.
You sound like a 95-year deal, so.
If they wanted to get rid of me, they couldn't.
There's a lot more where that came from. We've posted the entire 30-minute interview on WCCO.com.